All right, that was super silly. I'm gonna wait for more people to get back on. But what a silly occasion. And I don't know that it's any better. Uh, on my phone, it looks exactly the same. So I think we may just have to go with it and just let it happen from here. Really silly. I don't know what occurred, but it occurred, and we have to sort of deal with it. Man, okay. You know what? That's gonna be all right. Worst things in life have happened, so we'll go from there. Anyway, first of all, again, I haven't live streamed in a really long time, so how's everybody doing? Leave it in chat how everybody's doing. I haven't talked to anybody in so long, I feel like. And you're like a tiny bit clear. I put all of the settings to exactly what YouTube specified. But here we are. Hypnotic Adventures has commented. I'm going to comment back. I feel terrible for that. And all for nothing. I could have just kept going. Let me respond to this comment real quick because I feel like I feel terrible. The quality was awful and still is what I'm saying. So I'm just going to run with it and do exactly what I plan to do anyway. And the Hypnotic's here. So I just responded to you. And basically, no, you didn't miss it. I had to make some adjustments behind the scenes, and I should not have. I should have just kept going. So here we are. Here we are. We're living life and having fun, and this is good. Although I don't know if Ben is not here now, which is fine. He's a fella from England, and it makes me jealous a little bit. All right, so welcome aboard. We're just going to do this thing. I'm gonna go with exactly what I had planned. It is a little pixely, so I do wonder how this next segment's gonna go, but we're just gonna try it and hope for the best. But first, coffee's in order. I need that. I've got mugs and stuff. You won't get this exact mug because this is like a prototype thing that's not available anymore, and I don't know why. You can still order a mug though. It has the logo on it. So that's neat. I got all sorts of... So the Returners Hideout shop is totally changing. I'll get into that a little bit later. And for right now, though... Okay. So one of the things that I'm going to be doing today is and I'll say this as sort of more people jump on. So I have like a trivia thing that's related to... Can you guess the Final Fantasy game if I show you screenshots of a town? That's from sort of that's going to be the trivia thing for today. And I've got 10 of them loaded up and ready to go. Boy. I'm looking at all the controls that I have up here. It's insane. It's insanity. Okay. Anyway, back to the important stuff. I hate that it's only a little bit. I'm not even going to worry about it. But I do wonder about the quality of these images I'm about to show. That's my only thing. But, so what do we got? Great. This mic stand has a terrible problem of falling every 4 seconds. So if you see me readjust it, it is totally necessary. Because this is a mic stand that I got that's broken. So the very first thing, I'm going to go ahead. There's not a whole lot of people in here, so I might just talk for a little while longer. I'm not sure. Which is fine. I don't mind that. We're still here. Although, oh snap, I'm messing things up behind the scenes. This is a good time. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and we'll go from there. I hope that this picks up on stream fairly well. Let's switch it. Does that look gross? And my wife Elizabeth's in chat and knows nothing about the Final Fantasy series, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe up to the screenshots of 12. So the screenshots are from between 1 and 10, so you might get them. But this is the very first one. 4 on 6 is also here. Cornelia is not the right answer. Cornelia is also not the right answer. Oh, also, it would be worth it if you guys like scrubbed along to get, because sometimes on these streams, like people get super backed up, and I'm not sure how or why, because it's like a live stream. It should be live. But if you'll scrub ahead, you'll be sort of more live than behind. Does that make any sense? Am I talking nonsense? It's the first one. The first screenshot. It is 4 on 6. You had the game correct. There we go. Provoca is this. Can I switch it from here? Probably. But yeah, 100%. It does. All of the towns in the early FF games all look super similar, and that's a real problem. And I was going to do them all from the first 3 games, but Pirate Town, 100%. All right. That didn't do anything. I'm just messing with my live stream settings. This one's fairly easy, I feel. But maybe not. Maybe not. I gotta scrub ahead. This one, if you can't tell, I mean, for me, yeah, 100%. 4 on 6. I feel as if it is barren. I feel like FF4 had such a very distinct style that, and also I had to hide. I have them all named, and that's a problem when you're doing like a trivia quiz thing, because you don't want to reveal it without saying what it is. So I had to make sure to hide it all, and I didn't think about it until about 4 minutes before the stream started. So, okay. This one's really difficult. This one's super difficult because there. Well, if I say any more, it'll give it away. But it could be very easily one of 2. And I'll just sort of do that. I'll sort of leave it at that. This one's really difficult. 4 on 6 is not from FF5, and that's where the confusion comes in. It looks super similar to an FF5 town. And especially if you're playing like the Pixel remasters, which I'll play the Pixel remaster in just a second of FF4. Because I found a crazy, it must be an FF2 town. You're correct. It is an FF2 town. I found a crazy early grinding spot or leveling spot in FF4. And it's crazy early, and it's so early that I can do it on stream very swiftly, I feel like. It is an FF2 town, and I almost didn't put any FF2 towns in there. But this one, 4 on 6, have you never played FF2 4 on 6? Because if not, then I'm going to feel like a real jerk for putting this in here. But it's the town of Paloom. There are 2 towns in FF2 that are like sister towns, and they look super identical, kind of. You can sail a ship from both of these. Never played it. Dang. All right, cool. Moving on then. This is super clear to me what it is, but it's only because it's my favorite one. Well, I have to replay all the games again and remember the names. If you can give me what game it's from, that's something. I don't know. I don't know if maybe town names was a little extreme. I thought it was great, but this one's super. You both 4-on-6 and Hypnotic got it ultimately, but it is 100% World of Ruin Zen 4. Ben, that's not what's happening. That's not okay. Elizabeth, good guess. With your such vast knowledge of the FF series. Ben's here. I'm glad Ben's here. It is Zen, however you want to pronounce it. It's that. Is that the one? Yes, it is the one with the ruined house that you have to Sabin saves whatever. Anyway, on to the next. And this one is from FF5. I shouldn't say what game it's from. That's half of the thing. This one, 4-on-6. Okay. The burning house. Wow. Hold it. 3 years and I still can't remember which one's your favorite. Babe 6 is my favorite of all time. FF6. It's my favorite game of all time. Not Ben. No, Ben. You know, hold it. Ben, I want you to continue doing that. Because to me right now in this moment, that's the funniest thing. You completely naming the wrong FF games. That's fantastic. So please keep going. That's wonderful. It is Karnak from FF5. Hypnotic, I wonder if you're behind at all, according to like what you're saying versus what I'm putting. So I'm wondering if you're a little bit more behind. If so, you can scrub forward and get all caught up. And I kind of thought that was going to happen. In fact, in my notes, I put disclaimer about scrubbing through to be up to date. So I knew it was going to happen to somebody somewhere. And I feel like that's one of the unfair things about having any sort of trivia on a live stream. It's unfair. Now the next is Karnak. This one, first of all, the image itself is super pixely. So I can't imagine the absolute pixel garbage that will appear on screen. But here we are. I'm caught up now. I was behind due to my Wi-Fi lag. I don't know why that happens. It's very silly to me. But this is a very particular town in FF3. And Shop Monkey. Oh, Shop Monkey is here. I'm going to fail so many of these. I haven't touched the Pixel remasters yet. You should. I'm going to play one of the Pixel remasters here in a moment whenever we're done with these. And Shop Monkey also. Oh, Lions fans here. What's good, FF nerds? Not an insult, as I'm one myself. 100%. I didn't take it as an insult. From FF3, you're correct. You're correct, Funky Lions fan. It is from FF3. But which one is it? I'm kind of surprised that you got this one. Because whenever I got this image, I was like, I don't even know hardly what that is. The third city, I think it may be the third city. I think it's a little bit later on. It is the town of Gisal. And it has super neat music. It's some of my favorite music in the whole game. But now, I think at this point, let me look forward real quick. Town of Gisal. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 left, and they're all really good. Everybody should get the next 4. Should. Would I get it in the moment? No. Absolutely not. I feel like this one's pretty self-evident, or pretty evident with this one. Jonestown. I don't see any people left. That's fair. That's a little extreme, but that's fair. This one should be very easy. Easy to get. At least super for me, it's like, I don't know. It's sort of iconic to me, but maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember the name of any town in that game. I've never played the Pixel and only played the DS version. I played the DS. I have a whole thing. If you look through my channel, Funky Lions fan, you'll see how little I care about the DS version. And I don't, it's fine. And it's like, that's the version also that the 3D version on Steam is based off of. And it's fine, but for some reason, I can't, like, there's like a disconnect for me there. But I don't know what it is. That is 100% Xanarkin. Ben, you got it, brother. Also, Ben, you're from, I've already said this, you're from England and I'm super jealous about it. And I might have asked you this before, but can you give, Zenarheim, can you give a rough estimate as to where you're actually located? You don't have to, you can like message me on something because we've messaged each other before and tell me where you're at because I'm actually super intrigued and I want to know. Only because I'm very England, well, just Europe in general, but England crazy. Some of my favorite bands are from there. I'm a huge fan of like British invasion stuff. I don't look at the map of Westeros. I don't want to look at the map of Westeros. I don't know what that means. I guess I could do it on stream and not be a complete jerk. I can't even spell it. Westeros map. So where this looks like it's at a Legend Dragoon. It came around the same time as a Legend of Dragoon. You're getting real specific. UK map. I live in Kentucky, so I might get like University of Kentucky map. North. Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha. So tell me, Ben. Oh, I see it now. Okay. It took me a minute. Anyway. Did you ping the Discord to let everybody know you're live? Nope. I did not. I can do that right now, though. Ben, what is like happening over there right now? I know that it's like 5:30 in the evening, but like, gosh, I feel like there has to be cool stuff going on there all the time. Of course, there's an update on Discord right now. And no one's guessed the town yet, and I'm really kind of surprised. Hang on, I'm going through the Discord now. I do not have... Oh, dang it. Well, never mind. Okay. No, my Discord access right now is not great. But pool day? Pool day. I don't know what that means. Like a day at the pool? Had crumpets? Okay. Calm. Hold on. 4-on-6. I'm going to do this not... It's not calm. I had to double check. Because the inn is super close to the entrance in both towns. Shop Monkey, you got it. It's Nibelheim. Absolutely. I'm ready to get to Ever 4. My brain is all over the place. I feel like I feel like this one's super, like, I don't know, it's super iconic also. This one. Also, my own stream is, like, behind that I've got up in the corner. So I can absolutely see. FF9 Town. Yeah. The FF9 towns and all that. Yeah. 4 on 6, you got it. There's, like, Lindblom, Alexandria, jump rope. Yeah, about jump roping. That's not anything I'm going to do again anytime soon. And I'll tell you why. Actually, so there's going to be a members only live stream right after this one. And I'm going to go super in depth as to why I didn't release very well. I'm going to tell you everything. Like, I'm just going to lay it all out. Be super honest and tell you why the jump rope thing didn't work. Why nothing I did worked for a little while. And why I didn't release for several months on end. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to lay it all out. That's in members only stream. Are we back to weekly live streams? I'm not sure. Possibly, but I'm not sure. If I were to do weekly live streams again, they would have to be like, I would have to super fine tune them and not have issues like I've had today so far. Oh, Ben, you said you're gonna massive inflatable pull out and fill it with freezing water and spend about 60 minutes getting in it until lips go blue, because I always forget it's super cloudy and stuff over there. Console Chronicles. So that is a channel. That's a channel that my wife and I run, and everything that I'm gonna tell you in the members only live stream absolutely affects Console Chronicles, also, and. Did you want to join the live stream? You can just hang out. You didn't have to become a member, but welcome, my wife. Sweet. Oh, you have Terra emojis now. That's neat. If you need any tips on live streaming, come to me because I'm a professional live streamer now. Ben, you're a professional lots of things. And that's sarcastic beyond. No, it's not. You got to give yourself more credit, man. I still keep up a little bit here and there. Some viewers are getting ads, I think, right now, which is weird. I don't remember setting that up, but whatever. So, Ben, I will absolutely. I think we were messaging each other on Twitter, which is now not Twitter, but that's okay. So I might hit you up on that. Skip those ads. I don't know why they're there, but anyway. Strange. Anyway, Ben, I will hit you up. Actually, because here's the thing. You've gone on record a few. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna get into all that, but we got to finish these towns. Everything that you always say things like, "Oh, I took from you and I did stuff," but like the stuff that you do always explodes, and that's awesome. So you are a professional, lots of things. I got an Instagram notification. Great. Cool. Next town. It is Alexandria, by the way. And I think this is the last one. This is super blurry too. Good job, Sleepy Me from 2 nights ago. Silly. The coffee ground. So that I believe this is the last one. Oh no, there's one more after this. That's right. The live streaming hasn't. Here's the thing. I live stream for my day job all the time, and it does really well. And Hypnotic, it is FF10. You are correct. But which one is it? Let me get comfy. Yeah. So I've got one more after this, and I think the image is a little clearer on the next one. But Funky Lions fan says, good grief, my son just had 4 10-year-olds run into the house. It got real loud real quick. Understood. For anybody, 4 people in general can be super loud. 4 on 6, not Limblom. Laura, welcome. Luca is absolutely 100% it. Town. Blitzball Town. It is Luca. And I've got a whole one more after this, and then we're going to play some FF4. And I'm going to show you a cool, super early grinding spot. And then we're going to have a members-only live stream where I'm going to tell you everything about me in the last probably 3 years of my life. So that's fun. Welcome aboard. Oh, I have to switch over to the next one. There's the next one. There's the last one, I mean. To me, I feel like this is super, like, obvious, but I'm also crazy about certain things. And I tend to get a little silly about FF series, if not FF8 Town. I like how you're naming the game. That's pretty good. I might just do that next time. Which game is this from? And just make like 30 of them. We'll just breeze through them all. Also, I need some WD-40 for my chair. FF8. You're all on the right track so far. Grinding with the twins and the old man that actually dies. So the grinding place is super way before that. It's Zell's hometown. I believe so. I didn't use my brain that much. I just saw it and saved it to my computer. No, Shop Monkey. I think the series you might have the series a little off. Oh man. You know how long it's been since I've seen any Star Wars movies? I don't want to say, because I feel like it would be offensive to Star Wars fans, and that's not anything I feel like doing. It is from FF8 though. You are 100% correct. I feel like I almost said the name. I feel like those soldiers are super FF8. And the backgrounds are always really pixely pre-rendered. You can barely read what's going on. That's how it feels to me anyway. What did I even name this stream? FF Frenzy. Great. That's good. Timber. You're getting closer. It's certainly closer than some of the names that Ben has given. Ben, there we go. We can play Lego Star Wars and go to the Mos Eisley Cantina. It is yeah, so there's the garden and then there's the town. But yes, it's 100% that. And I don't know if it's Whoa Black Betty Bamlam or Balam or Balam. I don't know. Galablum or whatever. I haven't played 8 in forever. That's how I feel about it too. All these names. But yay, we did it. Great. Now you're going to see my stupid pixelated face for a second as I switch over to... I'm going to get rid of that. It's time to grab your controllers because... I hope to God the audio is not like super crazy loud. Let me go over to where I can see. Bramble Jam. Amber Lamps. That's another one. Let me see one more thing before I start. I feel like it's probably alright. Everything might be just a hair off, and I apologize, but here we are. So... super early grinding spot. Pamalam. It was the 70s, man. You have to give them a little bit of a break. I can't even remember the name of the Ram Jam. Is that the name of the band? That has to be it, Ram Jam. If you really listen to that song, it's like spliced together. The game that made me fall in love with FF, though I did play FF1 first. So I've gone on record a few times, man, about this game. And this is the very first FF I ever saw. And way back in 92? 92 sounds right. And I was very confused as to what I was seeing. Because at the time I knew Mario Brothers, I knew Mega Man really well. But I did not know Mindless Meat. Dude, good morning. Oh my gosh. Okay, Mindless Meat, you're here, so I can tell you. There's going to be a members-only stream after this. And I'm going to lay everything out on the table about where I've been, what's been happening. There's been many people that have been members for, like you, that says, what, a year on your little icon there? Dude, I haven't released enough content for people to stick around for a year. Or stick around at all. And continually, give a membership fee to something they're not getting. So, thank you, first of all. And secondly, I feel like I owe it to everybody if I fully explain what's been happening. And so I'm going to do that on a members-only stream after this stream is over. But Shop Monkey, you don't got to do anything. You don't have to do a single thing. This isn't like an ad for people to do that. Alright, Mindless Meat. Alright, great. Wonderful. Thank you all. But you guys are just the best, and I certainly don't deserve it. Because I haven't exactly been the greatest content creator in the history of content creators. But you'll understand once members live stream only happens. You all will see the craziness. It's not really crazy, but it is something. And there we are. But I'm here if you are. And Shot Monkey, that kind of sentiment, man. And there's a few others that have said that also. Like Javon, I don't know if he'll be here today or not. But man, like, I cannot never be able to thank you all enough, because that's crazy. And as soon as we get through all the crap where I can't control anybody, we'll get started with the little grinding area. I'm up to FF10 in my journey. Oh my gosh. Dude. You're rolling through them. And that's impressive. I have not. I wasn't doing that challenge anyway. I would like to at one point. But gosh, things happened, and I'm just sort of leave it at that. But summons the OGs. The OGs have been here for a long time. And man, I can't. It just blows my mind. I wish that these games would just let you skip these whole intro scenes. It makes no difference. It doesn't offer an opportunity to get anything. You don't level up in the intro. Alright, let me get rid of this over here and get back to where I'm at least halfway lit up. That's something. Alright, cool. I can finally control things. That's neat. Something happened on my screen. Did everything go dark for everybody? I'm excited. FF10 has voice acting, so less of me reading. 100% yes. On my screen up here, it went totally dark. I hope that that's not the case in real life. Because that would be... It didn't. Okay. I don't know why it did that. Alright, super early grinding spot. So, typically what I will do is, before I go to fight the Mist Dragon early on, I'll do all this like, oh, I'm going to level up and I'm going to get... You don't have to do any of that. Which, I mean, it's kind of built to where you don't have to do that anyway. But I don't know why it would... the screen went black for a minute, but it did. On my end, I have like a little box in the corner that has, I don't know, it's strange. But anyway, instead of taking time before Miss Dragon, because the Miss Dragon can be kicked in the face pretty quickly without much to do. Okay. I don't know what happened, but good. Yes, rest all the time. But after Miss Dragon is a wonderful opportunity and a crazy place to level up and stuff. OBS, I'm using... Well, the screen went black on the YouTube side of things for me. That's the weird part. And I don't know why it did that. Because I've got my like YouTube stream pulled up at the moment. So, who knows? I do not. I have absolutely forgotten how much I love this game. I just hit my mic and it probably made a weird noise. But, anyway, in '92, I saw this game for the first time. And I was so confused. I did not understand what was happening. I'd never seen like a battle sequence before. Like I said, I only knew Mega Man and like Mario Brothers. Maybe Sonic the Hedgehog at that point. And so to see this in like a top-down perspective, battle sequences were like side view. It made zero sense to my little brain. I would like to skip this, but it will not let me. And so the Dark Knight Cecil, blah, 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 is stripped of whatever. Kane. And so seeing my cousin Adam play, I was like, what's happening? And he's like, oh, you should definitely play. This is super fun. Don't hand me a controller. I don't know what's happening. And he did. And after he explained it to me, it was awesome. You hadn't wrestled with the Dragon Warrior series before FF? No. I got into Dragon Warrior. I'm still off and on Dragon Warrior. I have... Oh, I don't know if it's in storage or not. I don't have a sense of spatial awareness. I have the original Dragon Warrior in box, but I didn't get into it till way later. I'm very excited for... If it hasn't come out yet, I'm very excited for the upcoming... They're doing something in the 2D HD, whatever... I think it's Dragon Quest 3, I think they're redoing in like some kind of 2D HD thing, or HD 2D, whatever it's called. Speaking of my cousin Adam, he is in chat right now. Fantastic, Super Dad, how are you? Some of the best childhood memories, dude. So many. There's so many of them. We're finally on the world map. And also, Funky Lions fan said you literally don't need to fight a single battle before Miss Dragon. It is super easy. But after that, in fact, to prove a point, I'm going to run from everything. Because there is no point. Played Phantasy Star before any other RPGs. Phantasy Star, it's interesting. I'm going to run again. Just to get to where I'm talking about a little faster. Well, actually, hold on. I'm going to actually fight the next one. Just sort of so we can get some sort of like base. Ground, what is it? A control variable? Is that what I'm looking for? I don't know, man. I'm just here. Because the very next part has some really crazy experience stuff going on, but I think people miss it. So I'm going to make it to the few of you that are here. I love how you can turn off encounters in the Pixar Masters and boost your EXP in money. That's super nice. Steam got all the updates finally. I saw that. I didn't see how much that was. Let me look on my screen whenever I get to that point. There's a giant camera in front of my screen, so I can only see like certain parts of what's actually happening. What about these? I'm gonna check these guys out too to see if I'm actually spitting knowledge or not. Okay, that netted me 132 experience in the last fight. I like that they updated it for Steam. Me too. It needed it. It really did. Those boost features are quite nice. 172. Okay. So I'm actually going to turn, maybe. I'm going to turn encounters off just so we can get through this. And I can show you the supremely early grinding spot that I found when I was really young. But who did I have to tell besides my cousin Adam? And I'm sure he already knew about it. Leave at once. Oh, I forgot a chest. It's fine. I'm not going to continue on after this. Yeah, I ignore it. You fool. Come on now. Miss Dragon. I almost immediately hit the auto battle button, and that would have been bad news later on. I'll do it for now, though. But after Kane gets back down, I might not. Don't turn into mist yet. Let me hit you once or twice more. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just gonna defend. Just gonna defend the whole time. Babe, for this fight, if you hit the dragon while he's in mist form, he basically destroys you in one hit. So that's not anything that needs to happen. I was gonna try beating FF2 with only fighting forced encounters, but never got around to it. That sounds insane. I don't know that I could or even would want to do that. I hope. Okay, good. One more? Can I get one more in? Good. Okay, good. I'm not dead yet. Before the members only stream, I'm absolutely going to have to get a refill on my coffee. But yeah, I'm going to... You fight Miss Dragon on 14? I haven't started 14 yet, if I'm being completely honest. I haven't started it. Truth be told. Jason. Hello. Glad you're here. What's happening? My cat. Oh, I'm sorry. My wife's cat, Scout, is trying to get out of the bedroom that they're both locked in the middle. I lock my wife and a cat in a bedroom every time I stream. Miss Dragon can die at any point, and I would be very excited. This is the longest I've ever fought this creature. I don't know why it's taken forever. I should be done, but I'm not, and that's okay. Right after this point, right, you go through and you find the little summoner, and one more hit is all it took. Awesome. Is this the FF with the main character being a bard? No. No, this is not. There's a bard in this game. I forgot all of them. Mystic Quest or something. No, this isn't Mystic Quest. I certainly didn't mean to level it. Okay, 490 for a boss fight. Keep that in mind. No, this isn't Mystic Quest. This is the one that came out around about the same time as Mystic Quest. This is FF4. The remasters put the difficulty back to the original Japanese level. I don't think so. I feel like the pixel remasters are easier in some way, but encounter rates are much higher, I feel. But maybe I'm wrong. I feel like cats literally rule. They do. They rule everything. This house, my life. I love them, though. There's something about them that I'm super into. Okay, after this part, you're just in a party by yourself with Cecil. And the monsters that you can fight just drop EXP like crazy. Especially if you fight 4 Sahagins. That's what I call them. Apparently I mixed up some of them in my memory banks. So, Jason, FF Mystic Quest and FF4, the originals, they look so similar. Like, it's with the exception of the battle sequences, they look insanely similar. Cecil only wishes he was a Spoony Bard, and instead he's Spoon Dark Knight right now. 100%. FF1's encounter rates are insane. I just finished it again, and it makes you so OP for any boss fight. It's really easy to level up in FF1, especially the Pix remaster. I feel like the encounter rate for FF1 specifically, is far too high, and in sometimes in FF4, like whenever you get on the moon, the encounter rate's just stupid. Okay, so we're in a little party by ourselves right now, and I'm gonna turn encounters back on now that I think about it. And I'm just going to hang out in the desert. Because we were getting, what, 172 experience points? 490 for the boss fight. I'm going to auto battle. Because I actually want to see if I'm correct in this assumption. This is where I used to level when I was a kid. Does it actually translate into I'm right? Or is it just I thought? What do we got? 196. Take everything I said. Maybe I gotta fight not Sahagins is the thing. I remember this one. I didn't beat up my phone tore it before I could. That's a Do I need these guys? I don't need these guys. I like the word choice. Super Dad. Very good. We leveled here mostly for money, if I recall. It's not as many experience points as I remember there being, for some reason. 172. I mean, you do level up kind of quick, I guess. I seem to recall it was far more when I was a kid. So, I didn't actually show you anything that was of any interest at all. And I've lied to you all. I really thought. But we're going to continue on anyway, for the rest of the stream anyway. Who cares? We're playing FF4. There's ads right now. Good. I don't remember hitting an ads button, but Aspie's here. I haven't seen Aspie in a long time. How are things? If you're not getting an ad right now. I don't know how that works on a live stream, but okay. 172. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of you. She needs to level up. The best part of grinding early is Kane gets all the XP. I don't see no ads yet. On my end, it said something like some people will see ads, but others won't. I don't know how it works, man. It just tells me. It tells me words. So I'm trying to fly through this part because Rydia needs to level up very, very badly. She'll be at level 1 and have like 4 HP and have the strength of a toddler. You just got an ad? Interesting. Some people didn't. Eating raw garlic cloves are good for you. I don't know how much that's true. Things are good. Is that true? Jason, I need to know garlic cloves are good. I love garlic, so it would help. I'm getting ads. Oh, I know that. Hold it. I know that you can fight these guys in a specific way and get more EXP for this fight. It just takes longer. This is me on my main channel. I don't know how. I don't know where ads were set up. I think she is a toddler. She 100% is. I forget how old she actually is. You still get a lot of EXP. I got an ad as well. All right. Raw garlic can cause discomfort if you eat too much of it at once. I know this from experience. I took a garlic clove one time, and I just bit into it. I just took a chunk out of it. And you want to talk about burn. Brother, my mouth burned for, I think, the rest of the day. Kill the general first. He'll run away if you don't. I know that now. I'm just trying to get through to where Rydia earns something. Because she's a little baby. The baby's a little man. Too late now. I know. I ruin everything. It's fine. I don't necessarily know. Okay, we're just gonna go. What level is she at? I didn't even see. 1, just like I said. However, General's worth a lot of experience. So I got 330 for that fight. I should like go back and see like how much more it would be if I didn't do that the wrong way. Does Rydia start off with magic at all? I don't think she does. But she's getting, well, she's dead, so you can't check. Good show. Good show, Leonard. Glad we're streaming. The whole reason for me to bring her along was for her to level up, and if she's dead, she can't. Back to the inn we go. I ate raw garlic. Yeah. I don't like the diagonals. I actually really like the diagonals in some cases. When I do it on purpose, it's neat. But sometimes on accident, I'm like, I didn't want to step on that tile at all. Get a bow and arrow. I love all the tips, man. That's awesome. That child died in the desert. She sure did. We're gonna go fix that problem right now. Starts with the Chocobo summon. That's right. Ate raw garlic to sort out a sore throat. Instead, ended up burning my whole esophagus. Vomit. I get it. I didn't get that far. I didn't have like a burning esophagus or anything. I will get a bow and arrow though for Rydia now that you say that. But the ice rod works super well later on whenever you get close to getting Tella. Do I have enough money? Yeah. We'll do I don't have that much. We'll do 10. Y'all just keep getting sick then, that's up to you. A genius doctor? What is the you could farm goblins for another summon. Yeah, I could. I could do that. I always forget about those extra summons until it's far too late. And I'm like, what's the point of getting a goblin summon if I'm level 40 something? Nothing like acting like a big bad protector and she dies to the first enemy you see. That was a terrible outing. What also... Okay, this isn't good. This isn't good. We have to protect our little kid that we have. Great. I didn't play this game to be a parent. I played this game for fun. Hello, little girl. Don't go to the woods by yourself. Here's darkness. I'm going to waste all my stupid potions. There we go. Now we're useful. Good job, Rydia. Now we're getting some use. You know cure, so I'm going to use all your MP to cure yourself and no one else. They're definitely joke summons. The goblin summon is not helpful. It's not at all. It's the worst thing. In FF5, it's kind of useful, but this isn't FF5. There we go. Blizzard it up, young lady. Goblin punch is only good 5. Exactly. Exactly. Whoa, Osmos. What are you taking from? Oh, good. Good. Now our only magic user can't use magic. And she's 4. And has no other abilities. Wait, I wonder how much damage she'll do if we just attack. That's a little baby amount. You did a little baby amount, Rydia. That's nice. That's okay. I need to... If I don't have any tents, I need to get one. I don't know enough, Jason. I don't know enough about those games. Tell me more. Genius Doctor. I need to know more about these games. The name sounds ultra familiar to me. And I can't, right now I can't place it. But here's what'll happen. I'll end live stream and I'll remember and be like, oh yeah, that's what... I've got 2 tents. I'm good. Who made the King of Fighters series? To where you hand her a bow and arrow and then expected her to just know how it works. That's how I run things. Hello, little lady. Here's a bow and arrow. Use it wisely. Don't shoot yourself in the face. You got enough potions and ethers? Probably not. This is what I wanted to fight earlier. Oh, that's probably swell. Oh, this is good. Well, just a... Never mind. I got really scared. I can't use anything. Just attack. Kill it. Sandworm. I halfway expected the full party wipe. I fully expected it with Tornado just now. Okay, this is getting silly. This is getting incredibly silly. Just do that. We'll be back. King of Fighters, I don't recall. Oh, Romance of Three Kingdoms. I see it. I see what you're saying. The tornado is a fart. You're 100% correct. I expected full-blown damage and both party members just on the ground, and I would be completely dumbfounded as to what to do next. We're gonna get some potions really quickly because with my $400. There we go. That should be plenty. All right, we're good. We're good. We're going to go get Tella. We're going to hang out with Tella for a while. He's got more MP to spare anyway. What's a Hund Legs? This is the creature I wanted to fight friggin' 20 minutes ago. They need to... Never mind. I just made a really terrible joke. Beetlejuice wouldn't have been scared of that sand. Beetlejuice would have been annoyed by the sand. That's what I'm also afraid of. That needs to not ever happen again. Thanks. That was a waste of time. Cool. I don't recall it being difficult. Okay, tent. We'll just do this. A red tent. Orange? It's fine. Since when in the history of FF does a tent not revive? Well, this is a problem. No, Desert Sahagins, get out of town. Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. I'm very excited. And if I say his name one more time, he'll show up. Cabin revives. Dude, you're crazy. Oh, you're right. You're correct. Where am I going? Funky Lines fan, you don't like the Pix remaster? I think they're great. That's where I think my confusion comes from, is FF6 tents completely revive. Poor toddler corpse full of sand. Good lord. Whoa. That's quite a visual. I don't even know if I can say that. It's hilarious, though. I don't want a blizzard. I mean, I do. I really... Everything I said about the difficulty earlier in stream is false. Apparently, my idea of tents are also false. We're just learning all sorts of new things today. Thanks, everybody. Super appreciate it. See what enemies you get on tiny patches of grass. Well, I'm in the caves now. With these toads. My controller didn't work for a second. That was interesting. Whenever you get the ice rod in this cave, there's... Wait, hang on. There's an Oh, good, a tent. That's what I need. There's an opportunity that... I'm going to run. There's an opportunity that she can do crazy amounts of damage with it. Rydia can. And it's usually only with... I didn't go see Rosa. We're going to turn... We're going to turn all this crap off. I didn't go see Rosa and Capo. Trivia, same thing, kind of. It was interesting. I thought of it like last second. Playing FF12. Up here. I never got to them. The quality of life changes seem to hurt the game more to me. Diagonal movement seems overrated. Bonus EXP and money to make it easy in graphics. Well, here's the thing. So, the trivia questions earlier were... I had photos of random towns from the FF series, and the people guessed what it was. There, I saw Rosa. Should I talk to this guy too? He tells me what a sand ruby is. Quality of life changes. Oh wait, if there was one FF world you had to be stranded in, 6. Either World of Ruin or World of Balance. It's just I know it more. I don't know if that... But, I don't know. I super think FF10's world is neat. Really vibrant. Full of life. Graphics are not that much better than GBA games. I don't know how far they were going to go. Like, they wanted to go with, like, graphical changes and upgrades and stuff. For what they did, I don't know. I super appreciate it. But I absolutely can recognize that, I mean, everybody has their own thoughts on it, but I super love Pixel Remasters. I think they're awesome. I'm just glad. I'm really thankful that they're all available in one spot. I think is why I love it so much. Because I can just turn on my Switch or my computer's over here and play it, and they're fine. Let's just attack. It'll be fine. The spell graphics in Pixel Remasters are great. Yeah. Go barter with the Jawas. I love that you're a Star Wars kick. Shot monkey. FF5 would be the worst. There'd be no fire, no wind, no moving water. Well, at least until I saved the world, and then... Have you played Rebirth? I've not. And there's a very specific reason. Evilise from FF Tactics? I can get down with that, absolutely. I ain't got one of those PS5s yet. Was it available for PS4? I don't think it was. I didn't even look. I just assumed. Okay, you're doing mighty cure spells. If I didn't have GBA games, maybe I would have got them, but I own all of them. I have them also. All the GBA ports. All that garbage. I think they're weak against Thunder now that I think about it, not Blizzard. There we go. That's a little better. PS5 is the thing I don't have. Primarily because I got really bummed out during the whole, there are no PS5s ever. If you get a PS5, you can have my copy. Do you have a physical copy of it? An iron armlet. I'll give it to... What? That didn't help at all. I'll give you whatever I got floating around. Can I explore other things? I own 3 on DS. As do I. PS5 exclusive. It's basically it's ruined the popularity of the game. Oh. That's not very fun. You know what? I did sort of read something about that recently. About they've like shot themselves in the foot. But I mean, that's nothing like being PS exclusive. That's nothing new for Square. Square's sort of always done that. Nothing new. Ruby rings protects against magic. Oh, Aspie, I did not know this. That's good information. I miss when Squaresoft and Enix were separate companies. I do too. That's all I'm sort of going to say about that. I sort of feel... What? Oh. I feel that way is... It's back and forth. It's kind of back and forth, if I'm being truthful. Because sometimes I super miss Squaresoft. I will always miss Squaresoft. But I don't know. I mean, times have changed a lot. You know. Things have changed a lot since those days. So, would they have... What would they have done to... Would Sakaguchi still be here? You know, manning the whole thing? I sold my PS5 and didn't really like the remakes. The third-person action gameplay is so overly done. If it's still digging through menus, it's not an enjoyable experience to me. So I really liked... I'm going to skip out on all the other stuff. I super liked the remake, the FF7 remake. But it did feel like... it's kind of what I said. Times change all the time. And... that's the point of it, is to sort of change. But I don't know. I do kind of miss... I feel very nostalgic towards a few certain things. And yes, Blizzard 100% on toes. I'm like mindlessly going through and just like I'm barely here. Like, if I were really thinking about it, I would have done this entire playthrough differently. But I believe this is Ice Rod territory. Killer fish. And I feel like my thoughts are all over the place, which is normal. Here's my thoughts. You don't have any MP. That's my thoughts. That's fine. Just attack. FF4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 were epic. Like, my favorite. I agree. 3's really good. I really like 3. And I really like 5 also. That's a potion. I feel like 4, 5, and 6. And I'll even put... Mystic Quest on that list of good ones. I freaking love that game, man. And not a lot of other people do. Rydia's about to die again, I just realized. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 equal crap, which led me to believe that the magic dad was gone. I really like 14. I really like 14. I don't know 11 enough to make any content or a content comment on it. I really like 14 though. Pixel remaster version of 3 was good. It was. You're out of MP still. Or you're gonna defend. I just want to target the last one. Thank you. Mystic Quest was excellent. First one I played. Jonathan, hello. I'm glad you're here. Rebirth is as good as old FF games. I don't know. I haven't played it. So me commenting on it was not going to help. Mystic Quest. I have a whole video on Mystic Quest that I've made. There's just something about it. I love it. The soundtrack is really something to behold. I know there's a spot up here where we take a tent and we can rest up and stuff. I'm not too worried about healing. Moose remake felt very padded in a way that hardware cannot bypass the downside of egregious loading screens. Maybe so. Maybe so. Bit of a lurker. Love your videos. First time chatting in a live stream. Well, Jonathan, I'm glad you're here. Hello and welcome. FF6 is the best game of all time. And Jonathan, you and I have become instant friends. So there we go. It's fantastic. I wish they would go back to ATB turn-based, move away from action RPGs. They don't feel FF enough for me. And I think that's kind of what Super Dad was saying a few minutes ago. I feel as if, like, the ATB system, I feel as if that... I'm not going to save. I feel as if that is what FF was. It, invented the ATB system, which is what we're using here. However, again, if you don't go along with times changing, what is that like? You can't progress. I'm going to use the ice rod anyway. There's some quote about civilizations that don't progress and don't look forward. They tend to fall apart. I don't know whether that's true or not. I'm no historian, but I don't know, man. Should the FF series be the niche thing that has turn-based battle system while everything else is moving around? Although turn-based is making like a comeback, and I'm kind of okay with that. And like a lot of indie RPGs, they're all, sort of turn-based. I'm here for it. I love it. I'm running from these. Mystic Quest has a single best feature that no other jumping over NPCs. Yeah. I love that feature. Sea of Stars was awesome. I didn't play it. Torn between 6 and Chrono Trigger. Oof. Yeah. Chrono Trigger is just a beautiful gem of an RPG. And I really feel like 6 and Chrono Trigger are probably perfect examples of what an RPG could be. There are a lot of good ones out now. Somebody very recently told me to get into Xenoblade Chronicles games, which I have. Tiny mages can go jump off a cliff. I don't like them. Sea of Stars is as close as you will get to that feeling of picking up a new SNES RPG. That's fantastic. Awesome. Sea of Stars is great. Doom and Destiny was the best indie game I'd ever played. Oh, I still haven't played it. But nothing... Oh, thank God for Preemptive Strike. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Dang it. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna cut our losses. Here's my thing. I've been out of... Because of the way that Returners Hideout works and the way that Console Chronicles works, I really tend to stay... I haven't played anything new in a very, very long time. Great, I've been toted. Let's see. As bad as you think current FF is, it can be much, much, much worse. For example, there will never be another Phantasy Star game. That poor franchise is a zombie. I agree. Am I no longer toted? That's nice. I have all the Phantasy Stars. I need to go through them again. I will for Console Chronicles eventually. I'm not doing the RPG thing on Console Chronicles right now, but... did I get a new weapon? Did I just see that? I did. Fantastic. Guarantee if you play Doom and Destiny, you'll love it. It feels like SNES FF game. I believe a long time ago when I was streaming more regularly, didn't you bring that up before? I feel like I wrote that down or something. I really feel like I've heard that before via these live streams. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And while everybody's sort of here, I'm going to bring it up one more time. So after this stream is over, I'm having a members only live stream, and I am going to go super in depth into why I haven't released regularly in a long time. All that stuff. I'm giving all the details as to what happened. Nothing really terrible happened. But okay, that's fine. But I'm super going into it and finally explaining everything that's happened in the past roughly 2 years for me. I feel like that dungeon took forever to get through. Never finished Sea of Stars, but it seemed awesome. Chat, it's worth playing for SNES turn-based style RPG. Chat, you got to answer that. I don't know enough. I'm super out of the new game thing. I'm super behind, which is fine. I don't mind. Funky Lands fan, I brought it up before. I thought that you did, and I think I looked it up at some point, but I never. I hate red mooses. Sea of Stars is 100% worth playing. It has its flaws, but ultimately a really fun game. I definitely saw a lot of advertisements for Sea of Stars, and it looked awesome. Baseball Simulator 1000. I don't know enough. And Jason, you're giving a lot of things I'm very unfamiliar with. Games have to evolve, and that's sort of what I was saying before. Like, I think it's just the way it goes, that things change over time. What I want to do, and before the Pixel remasters came along, I said what they should do is release almost like what they did for like they did for Mega Man. Whenever they released Mega Man 9 and 10, they went back to the NES days of Mega Man. Like, why can't they, why can't they do, like, just even a spin-off series where it's like FF whatever and it's old school, like 16-bit. I would love it. Rydia, I need you to see if you can do any damage. A little bit. A little bit. I forgot what to use on these guys. I'm going to try this. You're not in your 40s or older then. Not quite. I'll be there in a couple of years. Tell it when he was actually decent. He's fine. He's old. Although, also, I'm not playing incredibly well, but it'll be alright. It'll be fine. I'm very behind in chat, too, which is nice. I feel like they've finally made an FF game in the same league as Classic. A bit like Resident Evil went from 3 to 4, and people are like, what is this? I loved the over-the-shoulder view of the Resident Evil series. I think that was a really good move. He annoys me in the dungeon before he dies. Tella's okay. I don't know. He's okay. Well, okay, so then who is your respective favorite black mage in this game then? Or just magic user? Fusia was really good. Well, then you have a reason why you don't know the best games ever. I feel as if that's a very, I don't know, it's super subjective. I'm glad that you have, like, you're really hyped about certain things. Dude, that's awesome. I get super hyped about these FF games. I love them. That's how I feel like they're the Vivi. Absolutely. My wife will agree with you. Oh, wrong game. My wife has... Oh, I should probably get it and show everybody. She has a little crocheted Vivi. Little crocheted black mage. It's awesome. In this, I like Riddy as a caster. I do too. I think she's awesome. He's weakening. Well... You guys are sitting right in front of my TV screen, and I didn't think about that beforehand. Vivi's the best ever. I agree. Well, I agree. His personality is the best ever. He becomes a little powerhouse all through the entire game. Might and Magic 3. So here's the thing, Jason. I have Draken. I do have that. And I'm not sold. I'm not sold on Draken. I think it's rough around the edges. I know Dragon View is like Draken 2. But I'm not 100% sold on Draken. Wizardry? I've never played any of the Wizardry games. I have to respectfully disagree with you that Draken is worth checking out. I did all the things. I just don't... I don't... It didn't do anything for me. I don't like the world map system. It's sort of... What was that? 7th Saga? It was kind of that same idea. I was not super into it. Moose Cat. She has way too much personality. Wait. Hold on. I'm lost. Not if you want a long game. Draken should just be very long. Draken should not be very long. I have to, again, respectfully disagree with you. I didn't like it as an experience. Did you ever play any old school point and click games? Not really, no. Other than, like... This is what, I don't know if this counts, but like Elf Bowling. That was my jam back in the day. Elf Bowling. It's rough around the edges. 7th Saga was like Broken Sword. No, I never got in. Or like any of the Myst games, I never got into them. I always thought they were too slow. That's coming from someone who loves turn-based battle systems. I felt like they were too... I'm sure they were awesome, but I wasn't into them. Mindless Meat. I'm glad you know what Elf Bowling is, so I'm just not shouting into a mic about something nobody knows about. It's my favorite. Moose Cat. I don't know that. I don't know that mage. Explain it to me. My mind isn't working correctly, so whenever I do these live streams, I'm super like worried about 100 things at once. So I usually, after live streams, like I have to come down for a minute and like realize that I'm alive and I'm here in the world. It's crazy. Sweet. I played one, I forgot what. It was like a wizardry game. I don't remember. I'd never played any of them. I remember that going around during high school. Elf Bowling? You know who showed me Elf Bowling? My dad showed me Elf Bowling. We had a computer with Windows 95. And he was like, son, I found the greatest game ever. And he was right. 10 out of 10. Baby don't remember Elf Bowling? It's fantastic. Look it up sometime. I think it made a resurgence recently. I get it. I have ADHD, so I can never be a live streamer. Hypnotic. Here's the thing. I, too, have ADHD. So I have notes that I've not followed. And it's a hot mess. You can ask my wife. Like, whenever I'm done, dude, I've got to, like, sit out for a minute. That's why I think the members-only stream is going to be super relaxing. Because I'm just going to, like, be me, and I don't have to, like, put on a show. I'll put on a little bit of a show. But I can just, like... I can just exist. You do well on focusing at so many things at once. Jason, that's very nice of you. I feel as if I don't, but There's always a lot going on. Boy, that's slow. Okay. You do remember it? Then why did you say you don't remember it? I'm confused. I am confused. My high school was very small, and our computer lab teacher was an accountant. We got away with murder in that class. My computer class was sort of the same thing. Round about the time that why did I go back there? Round about the time that I got super into computer classes and stuff, which was new at the time. Round about that time, Tom Green and Jackass had come out. And so that was like my existence. You misread my comment. I probably did. I surely did. Oh, I see. It was the inflection I got wrong. I should know. I should have known. Of course you remember Elf Bowling. That's silly of me to... Sorry. Sometimes text doesn't come across in my mind. Oh, good. I can't see that character back there. Oh, good. I have the greatest character in my party of all time. Sing your song, silly boy. Stupid. I don't like that character. My least favorite FF4 character, and I think that would get some agreeances. Not a fan. No effect. Great. My stream is also way behind. I can hear it. I can hear it coming out of the room that you're locked in. That sounds really terrible, but it's true. Edward is garbage. You're correct. I just want to sing all the time. It'll be fun. I cannot see. I hear you say something out there, and then I hear it like 15 to 20 seconds later. I figured so. Can you like scrub forward? I'm looking at the door like you're standing in it. The dungeon you're locked in? Yeah. For the record, I have to make note that my wife is not actually locked in there. She can leave if she chooses. I feel like I have to point that out. What were we talking about? Elf bowling? I don't remember. Moose Cat. From FF11. Oh, I see. I'm not too familiar with 11. So, thank you for pointing that out. Super Robot Punch. I'm glad you're here. Edward is your dude? Tell me. How so? Always rhymes. Slant rhymes. She also does boss fight at times? Okay. It's just a normal delay I always have? Okay. What's happening? I just got a comment on the channel, and I can't read what it says. Edward, you need new things. What did you have? You also equipped other things. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know enough about FF14 or FF11 to make any sort of like. Here's the thing. I wasn't a fan of MMOs for a really long time. If I'm being like completely truthful and stuff, I wasn't super big on them, but. Typically, bards are fine. Jason, typically bards are fine, but I don't know. In this game, they've made him out to be this like really weak, terrible character. Although I'm not sure how you would make a super strong character out of a bard. Maybe that's saying a lot of bad things about bards. I don't know. Edward's harps are made of the hair of his victims. What victims? ants that he crushed on his way over. Never played FF MMOs. I was a WoW player back in the day. Funny story about WoW. Elizabeth and I were playing there for a while, and due to some recent events with Blizzard, we don't play anymore. So there's that. That's it. Well, I forget to what level I got my character up to, but Bard is also a broken job class in FF5. Aspie, how so? Because I never used it, because it reminded me of Edward, so I never used it. I have my doubts Edward could kill an ant. Yeah, me too, truthfully. Aspie, I'm curious. How is it a broken job class? I always skipped over Bard and went straight for, like, jobs that made sense to me. F Blizzard. I agree. Oh, Rydia, you're dying. Perhaps we should heal you. Well, you're dead. So who cares? Oh, I have no way to heal either. Awesome. I should go back to the save point. I don't have any life, do I? I do have one Phoenix down. Should I use it? I'm gonna run. My D&D bards have been great. That's another thing I want to get back into. There's a save point somewhere. Where did I see it? It's over here. I'm going to run from these sandworms too. Oh, Edward's dying. That's not anything out of the ordinary, though. Wee. Oh, there's treasure I missed and stuff too. That's... Oh, another Phoenix down. Neat. As a single-player FF1 fan-made game, FF11 fan-made game does a pretty good job of allowing players to experience the world. Naturally, an entire different story. There's some fan-made games out there that are friggin' nuts, crazy looking, and I want to play them all. I just never have time. You can confuse all enemies. You can give all party members the regen status. You can raise characters' levels. You can increase agility, strength, magic. I see. There's a song that harms undead enemies. Why are people trying to get a hold of me now? Why now? It does sound quite overpowered. I'm running. Who cares? I'm going to fight Antlion. And try not to die. Why did I go that way? Leshy? You were not called that in the original, I guarantee you. You're going to sing to him. No effect. Great. There's also... Hold on. There's also, like... I feel as if there's something Edward has that has some kind of effect. Oh, well, never mind. He just did it. Where lullaby and it was two separate words. I don't like that at all. Okay, Antlion, let's go. You and me right now. Oh, I wish not to fight these creatures. Get on with it. This is where the antlion lays its eggs. Can you imagine if Edward had like a super southern accent? Okay. I'm going to try my best not to perish in this attack. I'm going to summon Chocobo. Does darkness do the same thing? Or does it sing, boy? Oh, good. There's no attack. That's good news. Okay, there is no attack, but still, like that... That's going to be the best bet, I think. Who cares? They're just going to do it. It'll be fine. Totally fine. Counter horn. I don't like that at all. There shan't be a counter horn. Sing. I just know if Edward... Never mind. Wow, this thing does no damage. I seem to recall Antlion being, like, far more powerful in the original. Because I remember, like... I remember dying here a couple of times when I was playing it as a child. Apparently some of you got ads again. But this version of him is very not very strengthy. Not a strengthy boy. Well, that was far more simple than it should have been. Yeah, they made Antlion a joke in the Pix rematch. They really did. That was a very easy fight. That's a super easy fight. Okay. Great. I can hear the ad going off on Elizabeth's phone right now. Bards in 11 were one of the best supports to have in an MMO. However, the gameplay... I have an emergency exit that I can use. I have an emergency exit. There we go. So we just got Sand Ruby. And after... And again, I'm going to say it this last time. After this live stream is over, I'm going to have a members-only stream. And we gonna really talk about some stuff that happened in life. For me, and why I went through a weird period of change and all that jazz. Why I didn't upload a lot, because I was uploading in some cases like 3 videos a week, and then I went to like a video every 3 months, and that's no good. That's not how you build. You know, that's not how you build any sort of YouTube channel. Did the emergency exit bypass a cutscene? I don't know. It might have. I thought this channel was abandoned for a while. 4 on 6. It felt like it. It really did. And again, I'll explain everything in the members only live stream. Pretty specific things that sort of led. It was like something that happened, like in succession. And then a lot of outside influences that made it even worse. And so I'll explain everything whenever we get there. Super open and honest about it. In previous live streams, I've always skirted around it and never really went into depth on the what's exactly and the who's. Now, there's no who's. But I don't know. Just sort of a series of events that led to me looking at the channel and going, I don't want to do this right now. And it wasn't. It was a little bit of a burnout thing, but it was just burnout in life. I'll explain everything later on. I'm gonna talk about it to members first. It all started with the floor under the toilet. You're that was definitely part of it. Truthfully. Also, in the members only live stream, I've got a couple of super huge things to talk about that you'll get early access to. But everyone will know about it in about a week, maybe 2 weeks. So it's not like I'm withholding secrets or anything, but that'll be a thing that I talk about very shortly, actually. Will there be a video for non-members? There will eventually. There will probably, like I said, in the next, for the announcements in a couple of weeks. But for the stuff that happened, because I'm going so specific, I don't know. I don't know that I'll really go into it too terribly much. We have Rosa now. Just because I'm naming certain things that I've not named before. That's sort of where I'm at with it. But in between the stream and the members only stream, there will be about maybe 15-20 minutes so I can sort of gather myself and get myself ready. Because Papa's getting a little hungry. Don't say that ever again. So here we are. And I think this is a good place to stop. So, thank you for joining me on this live stream. I haven't done one in forever. Will it be a weekly thing? I don't know yet. It's definitely going to be a more regular thing because I miss everybody, and I'm incredibly thankful that people are still here. Thoughts on possible FF9 remake? Bring it on. Just do it right. That's my only thing. Do it justice. That was creepy. I know. That won't happen again, I promise. But it means the world to me that some of the, the same names that were here months ago are still here, and that's incredible to me. And I appreciate you all. And I'm going to go now, and I'm going to set up the members only stream. And 4 on 6, I might explain it. It just won't be right now. Like I said, there are a lot of specifics that I feel as if I shouldn't get into in a ultra public forum. None of it's like awful, but I don't want to be that guy that just talks negatively about certain things. I'll put it that way. But anyway, you're all still here, and that's incredible to me. And I owe you guys the world. And okay, I'll give it back. That's all I got. I love you all, and I will see you back here soon. I'll probably schedule another live stream whenever I do another one, and I'll announce it and all that stuff. But anyway, love you all. Bye.